much more allegations tonight against the police director of Elizabeth. News 12 New Jersey has learned federal agents are looking into whether James Cosgrove threatened a man at an Elizabeth restaurant. I-Team reporter Walt Kane is here with a story you'll see only on News 12 New Jersey.
The accusations stem from an incident in the summer of 2004 in a restaurant in Elizabeth. And the I-Team has learned both the FBI and the U.S. Attorney have been investigating.
He came within 6 feet from me, looked at me, and says, "You are a dead man. F you," and ran his hand underneath his neck.
And Robert Vidal says even more shocking than the threat was the man who made it, Elizabeth Police Director James Cosgrove. Vidal says it happened at this restaurant. He says he was so upset he reported the incident to the FBI and moved his hair salon out of the city to nearby Linden.
I felt threatened. He had threatened me, and I was in fear that this guy would try to set me up or try to falsely arrest me.
Vidal and Cosgrove have a history. In December, the I-Team told you how Vidal accuses Cosgrove and Elizabeth Mayor Chris Bolwich of standing by and laughing while a police officer harassed him for supporting another mayoral candidate. Vidal also admits he's an ex-con who once served time for murder and drug charges. But he insists he was just spending a quiet evening at the City Tavern and did nothing to pick a fight.
Was this two people getting into a fight in the bar, or was this one person?
This is a one-sided conversation when Mr. Vidal was being quiet, didn't say anything.
And the I-Team spoke to several people who say they witnessed the incident. All say Vidal was an innocent victim.
Mr. Cosgrove made several different gestures to Mr. Vidal, saying, "I'll kill you," and went with a throat-slashing gesture.
Did you think he was serious?
Yes.
And the FBI apparently agrees. Law enforcement sources tell the I-Team agents have interviewed several witnesses who were inside the City Tavern that night and have referred the case to the U.S. Attorney. The I-Team has learned an investigator with that agency has been assigned to the case as well. This is the latest in a string of incidents involving questionable police conduct in Elizabeth. In October, an undercover I-Team investigation exposed how officers, some of them on duty, threw beer parties on the parking deck just outside police headquarters. Several officers have been suspended, and as many as 24 more face disciplinary action. As for Vidal, he says he hopes the feds take action against Cosgrove to make it clear that no one, not even a police director, is above the law.
I pray action is taken and justice is fulfilled.
Now, the I-Team has tried to be in touch with Director Cosgrove for weeks now. He has yet to return a single phone call. We left messages with his office, even offered to delay the beginning of this report if he would agree to tell us his side of the story. Like the others, those calls were not returned. For the I-Team, Walt Kane, News 12, New Jersey.